Moving on for now, a regulatory storm is brewing in Kerala over a $1 billion deal. At its center is Adani Port's plans to sell a 49% stake in the seaport to Terminal Investment Limited, the terminal arm of Mediterranean Shipping Company, or MSC, reportedly. That is a $1.397 billion deal, reportedly, which would make MSC a partner in what's set to become one of the world's top transshipment hubs. In fact, MSC is the world's largest container shipping line. Its entry brings capital, cargo volumes, and credibility to a port that the state has waited decades to build. It would also mark the third major collaboration between Adani Ports and MSC, reportedly, after joint ventures at Mundra and Kamarajar. But Kerala's government is objecting, reportedly, and the chief minister says the state was never formally informed, learning of the deal only through news reports. He has invoked a clause of the concession agreement which requires state approval before any ownership change exceeding 25% of equity. The opposition, CPIM, led by Pinarayi Vijayan, has written reportedly directly to SEBI and the NSE, alleging Adani failed to disclose that the transaction lacked mandatory state clearance. Critics call it a strategic shift, using market regulators, not just political protest, to challenge Adani's restructuring. They fear MSC's stake could grant it preferential access, discouraging rival shipping lines and undermining the status as a common user port. In fact, those critics include CPIM state leadership secretary M.V. Govindan and the leader K.K. Rajesh. They have repeatedly raised allegations of misgovernance, questioned bureaucratic reshuffles, and accused the state government of favoring Adani, allegedly. The Left Democratic Front, LDF, as a bloc, which former CM Vijayan said would oppose the stake transfer through both legal and political means, reportedly. And Adani has reportedly pushed back, with his port's business insisting that it will remain an open access port and that MSC will not get unfair advantages. But the state is demanding a clear process, reportedly, and final approvals from the centre are still needed before any MOU can be signed. Until then, it sits at the intersection of infrastructure ambition and political accountability, in a way.